Hello everybody. How are you all doing? We are back with the late night Call of the Wild stream this time. For those of you that stopped by the Fisher Online stream earlier, I mentioned that I was switching the streams around today because I wanted to make it so some of the people that may be from other countries that might be sleeping during my normal streams might get a chance to actually watch some. So let's jump into some more Silver Ridge Peaks, I think. I've really been enjoying hunting Silver Ridge the last couple days, so we are going to go ahead and jump into some Silver Ridge Peaks and just see what we can get. Yeah, Lone Wolf. How's it going, man? How's everybody doing, by the way? Hopefully you're all doing good. Nice, JJ Fishing. That's awesome, dude. That's super, super lucky. I'm 23, Hellcat. Okay, that... Oh my gosh, there's so many people right there. Why are they all in one spot? Oh my gosh. I mean, it's pretty early in Mountain Lion time, but maybe there'll be something here. Hey, Kyla, how's it going? I already answered you, Hellcat. I already answered you, man. No need to repeat. Sorry, Master Monkey, but that's all up to her. I'm not gonna try and persuade her to do anything she doesn't want to. Hey, Lunar, how's it going? What's a good spot for turkey? To be honest, the whole map. Like, Silver Ridge Peaks overall is just a good map for turkey. Kind of just whatever, Tate. Kind of just whatever we managed to come across. Yeah, I'm sure whenever Mel feels comfortable doing a stream, she'll do one. But it's something you got to work up to, because it's quite different from creating videos. It's a very different experience. Hey, Giant Carlo. How are you doing? Hopefully I didn't already say hi, otherwise it's gonna be strange that I said hi twice. I know geese are not fixed. Yeah, pretty much, Kyla. Which, it's pretty normal to have that before you start. I was the same way in, like, my first few streams that I did. I was, very quiet and didn't talk nearly as much as I should have. But that's pretty normal. First few streams, you're always going to feel a little bit more uncomfortable and worried about things. They've always been kind of a common Nuzman, however your name is pronounced. Piebald mallards have always been kind of common. Hey, Chance, how's it going? You saying you got sick, man? That ain't good. That's not good at all. So I think it's definitely too early for the mountain lions to be out here. And in that case, we might just hunt some of the fields. However, lots of people are down here, so might have to go to a different part. I mean, up here is actually probably a good idea. Check the feed zones in this area. Nice, Lone Wolf. You do keep the XP if you let it go. If you keep it, though, you can sell it for money. Which, if you're pretty early on, I would recommend selling pretty much everything. The only time I would ever recommend letting things go is there's certain fish where like certain trophy fish or like certain unique fish or fish that are just difficult to find, you get like special tokens and stuff for releasing them. Those are the ones where it's actually like a viable decision to release them. And then there's a certain fish that just don't give like a good amount of money for their size. Those ones I also sometimes release. Wait, for what, Kyla? Did I miss something? Yeah, nobody cares, Silver. Yeah, I agree with Kyla. Nobody cares. People don't come to streams to hear who else is streaming. They come to streams to watch the person streaming. Can there be a great one that are albino or piebald? Yes, there can be. At least for whitetail. We don't know about the red deer. Nobody's found a rare great one red deer yet. But for the whitetail, they have fabled piebald, melanistic, and albino. They're the only thing that can have the fabled piebald variation, so it's a kind of a special thing if you find one of those. Is that the only thing here? I was gonna say, there's gotta be more. Little level 3. Well, sorry to say, Silver, but if you're gonna let that offend you, then this probably isn't the place to be. If something as minor as that offended you, then I don't know what to tell you, man. That sounds like a you problem. Yeah, not really anything interesting showing up here. Lots of really strange things, though. How is that level 4? Okay, something tells me this might be a hacked server. Purely off of the fact that that is not a normal thing to see. For actually, never mind. That actually is a normal level 4. I didn't see the other side. Oh, man. Now it actually looks normal. That was weird. Is there anything else decent here? Nope. Yeah, I think we're good. I think everything's normal. That scared me for a second because that did not look normal, and then I saw the other side and I'm like, oh, it's the 50-50 rack. Well then. That is probably one of the ugliest level 4 racks you can get, or I guess horns is what you would call it. It wouldn't be rack. Alright, well let's just check all the feed zones around here that we can. Although it does look like the mountain lions are starting to arrive at their zones. So that's good. Hey, Kelly, you haven't missed anything. We pretty much just started. Hold on, let me scroll up and read that. Have you experienced a glitch where in Leighton Lakes, the outpost in the northern middle part of the map will send you to the High Lake outpost? Yes, that is a spot that, for some reason, it's bugged. And just doesn't allow you to go there. There's a couple locations like that. Most of them have been fixed at this point, but there is a couple that they missed. Hey, Cole, long time no see, man. Hope you've been doing well. Hopefully everything's been going good for you. Ooh, hello there. And that's a gray. Yeah, let's go check out the mountain lions now. I think we've waited long enough. They should be in their spots. Alright, later, James. No, under 31, you have not missed anything. Hey, Lewis, how's it going, man? David, coming in with the super chat. How's it going, David? Okay, I'm not going to read the super chat purely on the fact that YouTube might misunderstand what I'm saying, but I don't know, David. The question is, would you? That is the question. But you kind of answered that question. So I'm just going to say yes. I'm just going to say yes and we'll move on. Hey, Matt, how's it going, man? Good to see you as well. We got Cole and Matt in here now. You know, maybe I should just stream Call of the Wild in the evenings like once a week so that people that normally don't get to watch have a chance to. I'm thinking that might be the move. Do one late night Call of the Wild stream a week. Chasing an albino gator and it's so annoying. Yeah, those gators can be rough sometimes. They can definitely be difficult to chase down sometimes. But those albinos look so good, so they're definitely worth it. A 7. Corey Siemens, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Thanks for being the best Call of the Wild content creator. Hey, no problem, man. I'm just here to provide awesome entertainment for you guys, and I'm just super happy that a lot of you enjoy it. Thank you so much for the super chat. It's super generous of you. Nice, you're right, that's awesome. Baseball practice has been ending at 6 every day, so I've been missing a good bit of streams. Oh, gotcha, Cole. No worries, man. Life comes first. I'm happy that you're able to make one, though. Lewis, thank you for the super chat. You see, sometimes I love me, and sometimes I love you. Thank you for the super chat, Lewis. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Could one of the mods drop my PC specs into the chat? Little black bear, hello there. Just random black bear chasing after us out of nowhere. Hey, Crispy, how's it going? Night stream scared me after the day the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills play. Still can't forget that night. Yes, Hecticult. I'm just happy the Bills didn't win. It's going good so far, Nolan. We haven't found anything too crazy, but we just kind of been sitting here chatting while checking this server for mountain lions. What are my thoughts on bacon? Bacon is one of the best breakfast foods that ever existed. It goes great with everything. Literally, like any breakfast dish you make, you just slap bacon strips on the side and it's complete. Nice, Beckett, that's awesome. Totally out of the blue, do you watch anime? I don't. I'm not against watching anime. I might one of these days get into a series or something. But no, I've never watched it. I guess I just haven't found any that look interesting. But maybe one of these days. That's a mythical gray. Now we might as well take that out. It's not a rare, but it's at least interesting. And what is it? Was that not? What distance is that? 274. That should have been perfect. It worked that time. That was weird. That was really weird. Oh my gosh, Kyla, that's savage. Holy. Savage. I don't know, Zach. That's like a very vast list of stuff. That is a very vast list of items. I guess like one of the things that I would really, really love to have is like an original. And I'm talking like original, one of the first ones made. M16A2. I would love to own one of those things, but they are like excessively expensive. I think they literally go up into like, what, like maybe 50 to 80 grand. Because of the fact it's one of the few ways where you can get a fully automatic weapon without having to be like a gun builder or anything like that. Without getting all the special permits. So they are incredibly expensive, but I'd love to have one of those things. Not only are they just really cool, but they're also a piece of history. No, I don't, Joshua. I don't have a mullet. I have long hair, but not a mullet. 3810. Boom. Alright, what do we check now? That's been checked. We could go to this one, though. This has been a good lake for me. Thoughts on mullets? They're interesting. Some people can make them work, but not many. Yeah, the Isle's a good game. Not really my pace, but it is a good game. That's unfortunate, Hunter 31. I've already done a face reveal, Ethan. Hey, Michael, how's it going, man? Glad you could make it. Lots of level 7s on this server. I think most of the males we've seen have been level 7. And then we saw the one mythical and I think one level 6 and then a few females. Back's a lot of bad mullets around now. There really is. I like the mullet fish. Yes, the mullet fish is probably better. No, Raid. I primarily listen to, underground rap and then some mainstream rap. Nice, KM, that's awesome. Yeah, I'd like it if the Gray Mountain Lions were rare. I think that would be cool. Nice, Michael. That is a mule deer zone. There we go. Level 7. Level 4 bighorn. Need to make a typical whitetail like the general? Oh yes, for sure. That thing is a stunning buck. That is probably one of the most stunning bucks ever shot. No, it's not an albino turkey. That was a light brown. Light brown are currently overspawning. Hey, Scott, it's going good, man. It's going good. Now, there's usually a couple mountain lions right over here. There's a mythical. I think it's just that mythical. Oh no, there's two mythicals. Wow. Level 7. 2 mythicals and a 7. This is actually a lake that has mountain lions as well that a lot of people don't check, so maybe we'll get something good. She's doing good, I'm hiding. Aaliyah's doing great. Now that she's over COVID like we were, she's doing really well. Family owns a deer ranch, and there is real-life great ones there. Holy. Yeah, some of those deer get pretty big. Yeah, last I checked, my name is not Flinter. Although, I could be wrong. I mean, I am his twin, right? Maybe I'm actually Flinter, and he's actually Scarecrow. It's all females last you checked? I guess we'll see. One thing I have noticed is it seems to differ from server to server. Maybe we'll get lucky and this will be one where there's lots of males. But yeah, the majority of them I have seen is mainly females at this lake. Definitely Flinter? Yeah, I'm definitely Flinter. Thought this was Ninja. Yeah, we're playing Fortnite right now, aren't we? This is the brand new Fortnite update. This season is based off of wild animals. Oh my gosh, we actually spotted them all. It's all females though. However, last time that I went here, I think the males were over on this side. Oh my gosh, why is there... Okay. What? Really? Another? Another? 6 plus... Wow, there was 10 here. 10! 10 female mountain lions at this lake. That is just absurd. That is ridiculous. It's 10 female mountain lions at this lake. Does anybody know if these lakes ever have anything? I've never gone to these. That's crazy. This isn't PewDiePie? No, but sub to PewDiePie. Oh, we could check here at least. No, I didn't, Logan. I didn't hear about that. I'll have to look into it. Yeah, Master Monkey. They're not even lakes, they're dried up. Oh, it's one of those. Gotcha. Isn't there a couple spots like that that still have animals, though? Well, not seeing anything. However, there's sometimes one that will drink here and basically right where we are, and they don't typically show up until I run farther away, so we'll run away and see if they render in. What do you think of the whitetail? I think most of the whitetail racks need a big overhaul. Currently the only whitetail that look realistic is like maybe one of the diamond racks and then the great ones. All of the other ones need to be redone. First of all, way too many tines on 99% of the whitetail. In real life, you're not going to see an 8x8 like every time you look at a herd of deer. In Call of the Wild, literally every time you look at a herd of deer, there's at least one 8x8. Pretty much anything that's like mid scoring and above is an 8x8, which is not realistic at all. I honestly think that if they ever redo the whitetail, they need to make it so the diamonds are like 6x6s for the smaller diamonds and then 7x7s for the big ones. I think that would be a good idea. And then maybe like a really mass heavy 5x5 as like a small rack diamond. But currently it's just not very realistic with the amount of 8x8s. Can't spot that one. Mythical and mythical. Got a feeling we're gonna find a level 9 on this server. That's 3 mythicals. I just got a feeling this is gonna be a server with a level 9. It just feels like it. Just feels like the type of server we would get a level 9 on. There's lots and lots of mountain lions. And most of them are like level 8 and 7, so... got a feeling maybe we'll find one. But we're kind of running out of lakes, so that's a little concerning. You know what? Let's go to this lake, even though it's already got zones. Which means somebody probably already checked it. Thought it was a fishing game? No, we're definitely not fishing right now. I don't know. Am I still there? I think I'm still here. Let me check. Yep, I definitely still exist. Hey, mountain goats. And mountain lion. Is it just me or does that look albino? It might look albino. The albino ones are really hard to determine. I'd say 30% chance that's an albino. And also 99% chance we made a bad shot. It's either just a regular white or an albino. It just looks very bright, and typically every time I've seen a super bright mountain goat, it ended up being a albino. And it actually looks like we did get vitals. Yeah, true, Hectocolt. Let's hope for the best here then. Hey Johnny, how's it going, man? Glad you could make it to a stream. Decent level 4 Rocky. Okay, so pretty soon I'm probably gonna put a poll up onto the community tab on the channel and see what you guys would like to see me grind for. Because I want to start a grind up for an animal we don't have. Or just for maybe an animal that I'd like a second one of. And see what you guys want to see the most. I know for a fact I'm going to have albino Rocky Mountain elk male on the list. What are some other species you guys would actually like to see me chase after? Like some other trophies. I know another one I'd like to get is another albino lion. I'd like to get a better scoring one because my current one's only a level 6. Mellow red deer. Those things hate me, Kyla. I just can't find one for the life of me. To be fair though, I'm still great one grinding, so I'm kind of already grinding for a melanistic red deer. I'm just so unlucky that I never find them. Albino male Sika. We do need a bigger albino Sika. I think we have a level 2. We definitely need to upgrade that. Super rare red deer. Once again, it's kind of something we're already working on. Reindeer, piebald fox, grizzly, melanistic moose, piebald diamond roe. Hey, just because you got one Clax doesn't mean that I'd be able to get one. Congrats on that, by the way. That's quite the trophy. That is a pretty awesome trophy. Level 7 or up, mellow red deer? Oh no, that's gonna take me 10 years. Alright, later, Michael. Piebald fallow? I could use a bigger one, I guess. I've got a level 4, but it's a small one. Why did you sit instead of tracking? I told you to track, buddy. Yeah, I did see it, Clax. Blitz sent it to me. Rare great one. Hey, I'll do my best. Maybe I'll be the first person to get a rare great one red deer. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Alright, later, Caden. Thank you for watching. Definitely, Tectonic. We definitely do. Yeah, Uriah. Red deer are a very cool animal. Yes, please, Kyla. That would be the best thing ever. I have been trying to get them to do like a classic mode for so long. That's been like one of my most requested things for so long. It's just a white. And it was a stomach shot as well. Have you gotten an albino gray fox yet? I don't have any rare gray fox yet. I really want one though. But sadly just have not come across any. I've got like 3 diamonds now for the gray fox, but I don't have any rares. I guess the closest I have to a rare is my 2-tones diamond. That's actually a pretty uncommon thing to find. The 2-tones fur type for the gray fox is an uncommon, so as of now, that's my best fox trophy, is the 2-tones diamond. But I definitely need to find an albino, mela, leucistic, and piebald. From what I've heard, I think there's actually 2 piebald patterns as well. No, piebald bears are not a thing. Orange is the normal color for red fox. What do you mean, real angler? You gotta be more specific than, is this map gonna be fixed? That really doesn't give much info as to what you want fixed. Gotta be a bit more specific than that. Flinter's sleeping instead of editing. Well, I guess nobody gets a video tomorrow from Flounder. Slacking. Flinter. Yeah, that would be nice, Raid. Sadly, it's just a very difficult thing to do when a game doesn't launch with it. It's hard to implement after it's already been released. Mythical 7. Man, it's been ages since we've seen a melanistic mountain lion. If we could find one of those today, that would just be amazing. I have not seen one in months. Probably close to a year at this point, actually. Lots of mythical and 7 commons, though. Well, time to go to another server. Hey, Parker, how's it going? Go edit for Flinter. Yeah, that could be like a challenge Flinter could do. That's actually a good idea for a video. Silver Ridge Peaks, but it's edited by Kyla. That would be the title. That's actually a video idea right there. Perfect video idea for Flinter. I have not heard anything about that at all, Kyle. I don't know, don't know what you mean by that. The only thing I've heard is that there's going to be population redistributions for certain maps, where they're basically just going to change where need zones are location, or where they're located. I'm assuming that would probably warrant a reset to those species. Yeah, what do you mean? This is Flinter. This is totally a Flinter stream. Thank you, Houston. Glad you enjoy the content. Wait, voiceover idea? Did I miss something? I think I missed something in chat. What's a Cupid gator? So there's a special piebald pattern. It's the least common of the 5 different patterns, and there's a heart on the leg of the gator. It's pretty cool. Oh gosh, that would be so difficult to organize, Jacob. Getting 8 content creators into one server and having it not be hectic would be so difficult. Oh, gotcha, Zane. Gotcha. So kind of like he just gives Kyla the footage and then she like commentates over what's happening. That could be an interesting idea. That could definitely be an interesting video idea. Okay, that's Black Bear time. Let's actually go check that server. Man, if I could get a Mellow Great One stag, I would freak out. That would be crazy. Wait, tell me what? Did I miss something again? Did I miss something else in chat? I think I missed something else. Yeah, I think that was a DD impression. I don't think that was a Flinter impression. Although that Flinter says holy too. I guess different context usually though. Once again, this server is not going to be a good one. Too many zones. Oh, gotcha. Hey, I already said, if you ever get a channel going, Kyla, I will tell everybody about it. That can be like my payment to you. At one of these points, I would like to get some like some gifts for everybody that mods, but I just don't know like how to organize something like that. $15 an hour. Are you telling me you want $15 an hour to play baseball, Cole? Rideable elephants. Holy. Yes, we need them. Give us rideable elephants. Screw being able to hunt elephants. Let's just get rideable elephants. I like that idea better. That's amazing. Hey, Emmanuel, how's it going? Hey, Hunter Shelton. Hey, Chase. What's my favorite YouTuber? To be honest, there's so many of them that I watch that it's pretty difficult to choose. Redux, 11 months as a member. My gosh, man. Thank you so much for renewing your membership. You're 1 month away from having that gold badge. And Kyla with the 11 months. Once again, 1 month away from gold badge. We are getting so close to having a ton of people in the chat with gold badges. Just like another month and we'll have, I think, at least 3 or 4 more. That's crazy. And timed out. You know what? Let's switch it up and go Tiaroa. Let's go to Tiawaroa and see if we can find ourselves a fallow. And also remember, guys, if you are a member of the channel, every single month you get a chat just like that. Yep, Lone Wolf just did it as well. 17 months, Lone Wolf. That's crazy, dude. You are one of my longest members, like longest time as a member. That's crazy, dude. Thank you. Really appreciate that. And Elias, thank you for the super chat. First donation ever. You deserve it. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. That is a huge honor to be the first person you've donated to. Really appreciate the support. Love your videos. They are what I watch when I get up in the morning. By the way, you're my Call of the Wild mentor, and Flinter is just a weird uncle that you still appreciate. Oh my gosh. I wasn't ready for that last part. That's... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's great. That is just gold. Poor Flinter. Poor Flinter. Nice, Lone Wolf. That's awesome, dude. 2 more levels and you'll be at probably one of the best XP farms for early on. Once you get to level 15, go to that location and go straight for the carp. Use the boilies on size 2 hooks and you will get lots of the koi, carp, and mirror carp. It's a great way to get XP and money. One of the best ways that you can do it early on. Are you talking about modding, Mason? Are you talking about modding? Tiawaroa, where you saw my imposter? Seems like there's lots of imposters that float around recently. For every creator. Gotta go feed my rabbits, but I'll be back soon. No worries, Scott. I'll still be here. Chasing after those fallow deer. I don't know how that is the case, Mason, but you know what? To each their own, I guess. I don't even know, Kyla. I don't even know what's going on. Not really, Jesse. We haven't killed anything too crazy. Nice, Uriah. Glad I was able to get it correct. Excited for the duck rework? Yeah, me too, man. The duck rework is going to be a huge step forward for Call of the Wild. How many fallow deer have I killed? To be honest, I have not counted with fallow deer. Why is it that Hunter's mostly streamed on YouTube? I think the main reason, and well, this is at least what I think, at least, a lot of the people that watch the Hunter Call of the Wild don't really watch stuff on Twitch. So a lot more people will watch the streams on YouTube. And one of the other reasons is YouTube has absolutely no limitations of like age for people to create an account, right? If you're on Twitch, you have to be 13 or older, which that limits the amount of people that will watch your streams, especially with a game like Call of the Wild, where there is a good amount of the community that is younger. And so it just makes more sense for a lot of creators to stream on YouTube. There's a lot that do it on YouTube and Twitch. Flinter is one of them. Because Twitch is like geared more towards streaming, but YouTube, there's a much wider audience that will have access to your streams, which is why I stream on YouTube, because more people are able to watch it here. Like a lot of the times here on YouTube, we have anywhere from like 150 to like 250 viewers. If I were to stream on Twitch, I'd probably be lucky to get like 70. And that's vastly due to the fact that they have more limitations on who can watch. Hey, Darren, how's it going, dude? No, Lucky Master, I'm not going to touch any kind of mods for the game because it's not a, it's not something the devs want for the game, so I'm not going to do it. In my book, it's cheating, so... Oh, your dead Twitch points. Yes, those poor Twitch points. Hopefully one of these days YouTube will do Twitch points, or like something similar. Alright, I'll give you a tip, Real Angler. If you want me to reply to your chats, don't beg for me to reply to your chats. Begging for me to reply to you is a good way to get ignored because it's kind of obnoxious. Not gonna lie. If I'm being honest, somebody begging for me to read their chats makes me not want to read it. Just chat in the chat like normal and I'll reply to them. You gotta remember, there's a lot of people that talk in the chat and I can't read everything. You gotta understand that. There's a lot of people that send messages and I can only reply to so many. It would be impossible for me to reply to everyone. Hey, Hellfire, it's going good, dude. It's going good. Six diamonds, had the game for like a year. That's not that bad, man. I didn't get my first diamond until I was level 54 and it had the game for a couple of years. Want to tell you finally got my whitetail great one? Nice, dude, that's awesome. Congrats. Yes, that is a good point, Redux. It does help quite a bit. That green name in chat really does make you stand out a lot. Alright, fallow deer, show us the rares. It has been so long since I've found a good rare fallow deer. I still don't have an albino male, and I don't really have any interest in getting the mission one because I don't really like going for trophies that are guaranteed. So I've just kind of stayed away from going for the mission one. I want to find it myself just on like a normal hunt. And then the other fallow deer that we need is we need a bigger melanistic. Because currently we have like a level 3 melanistic that was really tiny. I'd like a much nicer one to add to the multi-mounts. Yeah, sounds about right, Kyla. That's been my luck with most fallow deer. The only exception is my level 4 piebald. All of my other fallow deer have been really small rares. But even that level 4 piebald I have is one of those small level 4 racks. Alright, let's check the upper Pukimaru Lake. I think once, Elias. I think only one time. Typically, people that go as far as to support the channel through memberships, they typically follow the rules pretty well. Alright, later, Master Monkey, thank you for dropping in, man. Level 5 blue wildebeest on my single player account in such a big herd I can't spot it again. Any tips? So that's a difficult one. Wildebeest can be pretty difficult to like single out the one you want. As you probably saw in the video I posted today, it took me like 20 minutes to get the wildebeest that I wanted out of its herd. The only way I was able to get it to separate was by pushing it out of its zone and then taking it when they started walking back to their zone. So maybe try that. Maybe try pushing it out of the zone And then when they start walking back to the zone, try to spot them because they'll be more spread out while they're walking back. And that might be a way for you to get a good look at them. Thank you, Real Angler. I appreciate that. Destiny Hunts, welcome to the Scarecrow. Thank you for becoming a member. Enjoy the green name in chat, the special badge icon, all the awesome emotes, access to private Discord channels once you link your YouTube to Discord, and access to all of my scrapped uploads on the channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you've been having an awesome day and enjoyed the stream. Holy big male. I think that's the biggest fallow we've seen today, which is kind of sad. I mean, that's a decent 4-2. Not seeing any of those rares we want, though. Those rares have just been hiding from us. Is there any other fallow spots that have not been checked? I guess this one right here. Holy, my voice tried to die there. Guess I should probably drink some water. There we go. Right through that link, Real Angler. That is the membership link. Nice, DeAndre. I have around 620 diamonds, Manual. You become a member by clicking the blue join button. And then from there, you'll get an option of 4 different tiers, with the lowest one being only 99 cents a month. And it'll give you access to all the member perks. I tried to make it as affordable as possible, so I went with the very lowest allowed price. And for that, you get the badge icon, you get the emotes, you get the green name in chat so you stand out more. You get access to private Discord channels and some extra uploads on the channel. It's a pretty decent value. You're like 640 diamonds? I'm catching up, Johnny. I'm catching up. I've got like maybe 21 or 22 to go. Yeah, Glasser, I'm feeling so much better. Every once in a while, my voice still kind of gives up. But for the most part, I am pretty much back to normal. But I have noticed that every once in a while, like if I'm streaming for a long time, or recording for a long time, or just don't drink as much water as I should, my voice will like just pretty much just stop halfway through a sentence. And I think you guys have probably heard that happen a couple times on stream. Flinter wants to know if he can do a Scarecrow reaction on a diamond or rare. I mean, of course. I'm all good with that. I think that would be hilarious. Well, misspellings are one of those things. It's a little more understandable, Elias, so I don't think that would be a problem. Gonna hit 1k diamonds, need like 50 more. Oh my gosh, Blitz, that's a lot of diamonds. Holy. 1k, that is crazy. Yeah, nothing over here. It's 9:38. We might be able to check for some Sika deer. That'd be kind of cool to find. Maybe we'll get an albino Sika. Yes, I am on PC, Ant. What's my favorite sport? So I don't really watch sports anymore, but back when I did, it was football. I watched a lot of NFL football, and I also watched some college football, but not as much. I haven't watched in a long time, though. What's a good way to grow your YouTube channel? Report on fresh news for whatever game you're wanting to do. That's honestly one of the best ways to grow a channel. And obviously just try to be unique. Do your research on how to properly tag, title, and write descriptions. That's a really huge thing. And it also pays off to learn how to use a program like Photoshop or one of the like knockoff free things like GIMP or whatever. All that stuff can fit you quite a bit. What I did when I first started was I just Googled how to start a YouTube channel, and I was able to find quite a bit of useful information through there. Nothing yet, Davey. Yes, I do remember you, Elk Slayer. Nice, Elias. When's the next time I'll be streaming? So I won't be live tomorrow, but I will be live the next day. So Thursday at around sometime between 2 and 3 p.m. PST, I will be live. What's happening to Mississippi? So they're going to reduce the amount of rain on it. And they are also going to change raccoons to class 2. And they're adding 10 like fast traveling points on the river to where you can travel to the opposite side of the river. Kind of like a couple of the spots on Quattro. They're basically just going to add some of those to Mississippi. The 6.5. The only class 4 to 8 weapon that can't drop a Seeker deer. Gotta love it. Oh, yeah, that's right. They are doing a population redistribution on Mississippi as well. So they're basically just going to change the locations where a lot of animals are found. They're going to swap a bunch of the need zones around, which that's going to be interesting to kind of relearn all that, especially like so soon. Oh my gosh, the penetration. So this is why I love the 6.5. Just look at that. That penetration is insane. I've actually got a full video coming out tomorrow. Just kind of showing off the 6.5 on Silver Ridge Peaks and just how reliable it can be. I've done a couple similar videos in the past, but there's been a lot of new people coming to the channel since the last time I did it, so I figure it's about time we do another 6.5 video and just show off how reliable it can be. And another one of the really good things about the 6.5 that a lot of people do not talk about is the fact that, let's say you're going for like a diamond whitetail or something, and oh, what are you doing? Yeah, get out of here. Let's say you're going after a diamond whitetail, right? If you mess up the shot and just get a flesh shot with the 6.5, it will not kill that whitetail. And that'll give you a chance to take a second shot, which is pretty big if you maybe aren't the most comfortable with your aim. For example, like, let's say you don't trust like long range shots, or you're worried that you might mess it up. If you use the 6.5 and you don't get vitals, there's a pretty good chance that it will live long enough for you to take a second shot, or just not even die at all from it, which can be pretty good. Really, Johnny? I had a whitetail survive from it. I remember I was trying a 400 meter diamond whitetail shot, and I hit it in like the leg and it survived. That could have been because it was 400 away, but still, that's pretty good. Little baby Seeker deer over there. I mean, at the very least, it'll kill very slow. What's going on in chat? Did I miss something? You know what? Let me just, oh my gosh, my chat is lagging so much. Hopefully it does the right thing. My chat is lagging so much. Okay, I got the right one. There we go. Problem solved. I agree, Altered Oaks. It is the best sounding rifle in the game, easily. Don't want to know? Yeah, it's probably best we just move on from that. It's currently 8:20 p.m. I'm sorry to hear that, dear meat lover. That's unfortunate, dude. What's my favorite map? Currently, Mississippi Acres, and then SRP is second, Tiawara was third. Oh my gosh, I've never seen a full herd of female Seeka at this zone. This zone is normally males. That's weird. Any tips for trying to get a diamond mountain lion? I've actually got a full guide on mountain lion in my guides playlist. That should show you pretty much everything you need to know about it. Alright, later, Hot Rod. Thank you, man. Have a good rest of your evening. Oh, nothing special in those turkeys. What about these rabbits? You know, we have not got a good European rabbit in a while. Maybe today will be the day. No, MT Eater, it's not going to be Africa-based. There's literally no confirmed information about the next map. Anything that you have seen talking about the next map is not real, because they have not announced anything. We're still like 4 months away from any new map being released, so there's no way to even know like what is going to be the next map. They're probably still in very early development of it. I can't remember. Can Seeka be here? Alright, later, Hellfire. Thank you for dropping in. Got a diamond fallow yesterday on Hirsch and another one today on Tiawara. Already had one, so tomorrow I'll make the Huddle multi-mount. Nice, that's awesome. Alright, well, let's go do another server. They can be? Okay, good to know. Hey, Hollow Crow, how's it going? That is completely fine. Hopefully your internet won't give you too many issues while you're watching. You know, since you guys mentioned fox earlier and getting some rare gray fox, maybe we'll do a couple servers that are at fox time and see if we can find a good one. My favorite thing to hunt is the red deer. Nice, Luke. That's a solid rare. Nice, Garrett. That's awesome, man. Does anyone know what the max weight track is for Euro Bison? That's actually one I don't know about. I know max weight for Plains Bison is 1200 kgs. I don't know about European Bison though. They might be a little bit different. Yeah, sometimes it does that, Lucky Master. I've had a few people say that they've had issues trying to get it. We might drop into a Verhonga server at some point. It's probably just the locations that you're at, Maddie. So a lot of the times with different species in Call of the Wild, there is lots of female-only zones, and then there's going to be also male-only zones for specific species like mountain lion, moose, I think grizzly bear as well. Like, the species like that, a lot of times they have zones that are female-only and they have zones that are male-only. If you're only finding the female ones, you're probably going to need to check another part of the map. Most likely the male zones will be in other parts. That's a 5 to 6 kg level 7. Not quite what we're after, but not bad either. Level 2 female and a level 3 male. Well, we're off to a great start, guys. Level 5, a level 6 female. I mean, that's a little better. Level 7 male. Now the difficult part, determining whether or not any of these are rare. Yeah, the only way we're going to know if they're rare is by checking the tracks, so let's just check all the tracks, I guess. I know, right? Johnny, a 2 and a 3. Yeah, to be honest, Pat, it's just because I haven't seen any of your messages. That's why I haven't answered. It's because I haven't seen any of your messages. There's a lot of messages that go through the chat. It's kind of hard to see all of them. And not to mention, like, half the time I'm not even looking at chat and I'm just looking at the game. So there's a number of reasons why I miss messages. Nice, Garrett, that's awesome. Thank you, Cooler Catch. I'm glad that you enjoy the content. It's so bright. Why? Why are you so bright? Yes, there is level 9 female gray fox. It's a very rare thing to see, but they do happen. I think I've seen like 4 or 5 of them killed. I'm sure there's been a lot more, but that's the amount that I've seen at least. It's kind of cool to see that being an actual thing. Alright, later, Uriah, thank you for watching the stream. I appreciate it. Do the females make diamond? Yes, they do. There's actually been a decent bit of them, which is really awesome. I think it's one of the only species that does that. And in fact, it is the only species that goes up to level 9 where the females can make diamond. It's kind of crazy, but it's super cool. I'm happy that they can. It gives us kind of like an ultimate goal to work towards. Because when you think about it, that's like the ultimate fox trophy. Imagine getting a super rare female fox. That would be incredible. Getting like a diamond albino female fox. That's a possibility with the gray fox, which is really cool. Gray. What color are you? Gray again. Alright, so none of these are anything special. Let's check the river first. The river is going to be a little bit faster, so we'll check that. Oh, definitely, Pat. It's 100 times more rare than a great one. For sure. Because, like, getting a rare is already like a 1 in 200 chance. Getting a diamond's like a 1 in 100 chance. And so, like, you gotta... and I think getting, like, a diamond female fox is probably, like, I'd say 10 times more rare than a diamond male. So that is, like, an insanely high number when it comes to just, like, the odds of finding one. That would be the ultimate trophy. Hey, Forever Fishing, I'm doing good. How much longer am I going to be streaming? Just under an hour. Hey, Taven, I am having a good day. Hopefully your day's been going good as well. Yeah, for sure, progressing with Parker. Yeah, even just the regular super rares are more rare than a great one. But yeah, a rare diamond female fox would be the ultimate trophy. That's probably the rarest thing in Call of the Wild. I think a melanistic one would be the most rare. I'm trying to think of which fox I see people kill the least. Piebald is definitely the most common. And I think leucistic's probably the second most common. And so it's between albino and melanistic as for which is the hardest to find for the gray fox. Which one do you guys think is more rare, albino or melanistic? Level 8 female foxes are pretty rare. I've only seen 2 since Mississippi came out. They're pretty hard to find. Albino's the rarest from what you've seen. Mela, albino, Mela. Well, it looks like most of you say that melanistic is the most rare for the gray fox, so I'm guessing that's probably the case then. They're both very rare though. Mela and albino are both very hard to find. I wish I could better tell what fur types these are. Very difficult. That's a 5. All right, let's look at it through the scope, see if we can notice any like fur type differences. That's either red or leucistic. That's either a red or leucistic. It's so hard to tell. Let's take it out just in case it's a leucistic. I don't think it is, but it might be. Oh no. No, I don't have the right gun. Well, let's go get the right gun. Yeah, I can't tell if that's a red or a leucistic. It's definitely got that reddish tone to it, which is also what the leucistic has. It's random, Rick. It's random. To be fair, Johnny, I had this loadout for a video, and so I had a tent on me at the time. But, yeah, I forgot to swap everything out. Let's, do the 223. Because I've actually had some good luck with the 223 versus these gray fox. So I'm gonna go with that. Looked like a fox to me. I think it probably was a fox, yes. I think it definitely was a fox. What happened? I forgot my, class 2 weapon. So I had to go back to the lodge. But basically, we found a fox that might be leucistic, but it also might just be the red. Yeah, well, the thing is, like, pretty much all of the class 2 to 4 weapons are very, very weird with the way they shoot. The Mosin has an accuracy issue at 300 plus meters where it shoots slightly to the right and low. The 243 has really bad bullet drop at pretty much any range if it's past your zeroing distance. And the 223 is kind of the same way. Yeah, it does, Johnny. I like using the 223 on them. To be honest, I think gray fox are the first species where I've actually liked using the 223 on them. Like, even the 223 versus red fox just does not feel that great. But for some reason, it feels better with the gray fox. The 22 Hornet does have a decent bit of drop. It's not nearly as much as the 22 LR, but it does still have a bit of drop. They are going to be buffing the 22 Hornet in this next update, though, so I'm interested to see what ways they'll buff it. Will it just be power? Like, will it just be expansion? Will it be penetration? Will it shoot more flat? Will it have an increased range? Like, I'm curious all, like, of what they're gonna do with it. Because there's a lot of different things they could do to buff it. I'm just curious what they're gonna choose. So it's roughly there. Hello? Where are you? Okay, the zone's at the end of the time. That might be a problem. Yeah, it's most certainly left. Time to run from here and just pick up the track and see what we can figure out about it. Well, I think part of the buff might be reducing price as well. However, one thing I will kind of defend about the price tag is if the 22 Hornet actually had good penetration at 200 plus meters and killed slightly faster, it would justify that price tag because it's the only rifle that covers classes 1 and 2. So if they buff it to where it's actually good, then I'd say that justifies the price tag because it will be the best rifle for class 1 and 2. It'll be the only one that can cover class 1 and 2. And if it kills, like, if it does at least as well as the 223, then it'll be worth it because you'll be able to ditch the 22 LR and free up a spot in your inventory. If they make it good, you could carry just the 300, the Mosin, and the 22 Hornet, and that could be your loadout. Yeah, exactly, Redux. It will definitely justify that price tag if they make the gun good. Yeah, I agree, Lunar. I wish they'd keep the raccoons at class 1. Birdshot was like the most entertaining thing to use on them. Yeah, I agree, Johnny. I'll use the 22 Hornet on Mississippi a lot, provided it can get good penetration at 200. As long as it can get double lung on a Gray Fox at 200 meters, then I'll be happy. No, the 300 and the 303 are different. I think the problem with, one of the problems they would run into making Turkey a higher class than class 1 is if they made it class 2, then you could shoot it with the 243, which wouldn't be realistic. And you could also shoot it with the 223. And, well, the 223 would be realistic, but the 243, that's a bit large. So because of the way they have their class system built, it just would not really work out, sadly. That's not a glitch, Lucky Master. They're supposed to sink if they're in the deep water. With the gators, you have to make sure they're on land when you shoot them, and you have to drop them pretty much. The best way to take down gators is with a neckbone shot while they're on land. Never shoot a gator while it's in the water, because if it's in the deep water, it will not float back to you. Oh, what do you know? It was just a red fox. It was just a red fur type. Kind of what I figured. I don't watch him, Elias. But I do think that mods are the worst thing to happen to Call of the Wild. Makes it extremely difficult for the people that want to play legit. especially in multiplayer. And it also has an effect on other creators as well, because then more and more people start assuming that everybody cheats. So I'm very against creators using mods. Regardless of how harmless the mod may be, a lot of people don't realize that it hurts other creators as well. Because then everybody starts assuming that everybody cheats. When in reality, that's not the case. Let's start with this. Actually, their time's done. Let's go to another server. Yep, sounds about right, Clax. Like, it's pretty sad that Call of the Wild's at a point where anytime you find something good, you have to, like, spend, like, an hour searching the server just to show that it was a legit server. It's pretty sad when you have to spend that much time just to show that it was legit. It's very unfortunate. No, I don't, Bryce. I play everything legit. However, I do spend 7 to 10 hours playing a day to get all the content that I put out. How do you get the 300? It comes with the Yukon DLC. I like Call of the Wild more than Classic. Yeah, a lot of times in videos and stuff, obviously I don't show off everything that I do, because if I were to show off every little bit of grinding, obviously I couldn't put 10 hours into a video. But yeah, it's a lot of time put into grinding and searching multiplayer servers in order to provide all the stuff for the videos. Well, we're not going to try and join this server again because it immediately booted us from it. Maybe this one will be good. Wait, level 9 Mouflon? Oh my gosh. I didn't know the mods were getting that crazy. That's wild. Level 9 Mouflon. Holy. Yeah, I mean, glitches are a little bit different. I personally still don't abuse any glitches myself because I don't see it as being fair. And as a content creator, the last thing that I would want to do is make myself look like I'm a cheater. So I avoid all exploits, glitches, mods. I just play the game as it's intended to be played. Because for me, there's nothing to gain from doing any of those things. Level 20 Ruby Whitetail. Holy, they're creating new metals now. That's a fox. Why are you clear over here? Your zone's clear over there. What are you doing, little fox? Maybe it'll be a level 9 female. Next great one will be the Mouflon. Imagine a great one Mouflon. That'd be a cool great one. Yeah, Dino, we are. Talking about cheaters, creators that use mods, that type of stuff. How would you hunt Mississippi if it's 6 a.m.? So at 6 a.m., I would be running through these fields over here. Running through these fields around 6 a.m. will get you a lot of turkeys and whitetail and blacktail, or not blacktail, black bear. Do you still play Hunting Sim? No, I don't. I am very disappointed with the way they handled Hunting Simulator 2. They never improved on any of the things that needed fixing. Like, they could have done so many things with that game. It had a great base. It had a good system with their guns and their clothing and, like, all the cosmetics for your character and stuff, but they did not fix any of the issues with the animals. Like, all the animals in Hunting Sim 2 still look terrible. Except for, like, a few select ones. And, like, instead of improving on the things that they could have improved upon, they just decided to make a Ranger Life DLC. Which I feel like was a terrible choice of time spent. The game could have done well, and I don't think they realized that. They could have made a great game that a lot of people would have loved and played if they'd actually took it seriously and tried to improve upon the things that needed improving. Hunting Sim 2 had so much potential and they just squandered it all. And instead decided to just go with the cash grab route and release a DLC that nobody wanted. What are my thoughts on Ultimate Hunting? I think everything that I've seen from Ultimate Hunting looks amazing. And I'm very excited for them to release the trailer, because they did say the trailer would be coming soon. I'm excited to see some actual gameplay of it. Provided that everything they've talked about is true, then I think it'll be an amazing hunting game. But I am going to stay cautiously optimistic and just wait for some gameplay footage before I get too excited. But provided it's what they say it is, then it'll be a great game. And I'm very excited to get my hands on it whenever it releases. Is that a rabbit? I never see these little things. Oh, I'm sure we'll get a great one, Moose. It seems to be a very popular request. Alright, guys. I think we're going to go ahead and end the stream. It is almost 9 o'clock for me. So I'm probably going to jump off, finish the editing for tomorrow's video, and get some sleep. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate everybody that dropped in tonight. Thank you to all of the brand new members and everybody that dropped in with the super chats. Thank you to everybody that was just hanging out in the chat and talking about all this random stuff. Really appreciate it, guys. It's always a lot of fun. We will be back in 2 days with another Call of the Wild live stream and probably another stream on Fisher Online as well. But thank you guys for watching the stream, and I will see you all in the next one.